Hey you guys. So I hope you guys had a really good day today. I'm excited to do tarot. This is a very exciting topic that we're going to be doing today. Let's talk about your shadow work. I love shadow work. I'm a shadow work teacher. So if you are interested in some boot camp shadow work, leave it in the comments and we'll discuss, setting up video chat. You know how the phone is like this, but on the other side of the phone is one person. On the other side of this phone is another person. So it's yeah. In fact, if you are interested in just learning how to do shadow work, please let me know. I love shadow work. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this channel just turns into shadow work central, because I love shadow work. So I'm probably going to do a shadow work video. If you want to tune into that, please definitely check it out. But because I love shadow work, if you guys know how much I love shadow work, you would understand, okay? I'm like Peter Pan playing with the shadow, flying all over the world and everything. But we're gonna change it up. Instead of a reality check, I changed I was doing reality checks. We're gonna do a shadow work tip. Let's get into it. Four of Swords, supported by the High Priestess. So, a shadow work tip. Four of Swords, supported by the High Priestess. Sometimes take a break and have fun. Being a High Priestess is a lot of energy work. Sometimes just take a break. Take the time to look at what you have accomplished, what you have, how far you've come, and realize you're far ahead of many. You're already prepared, you're still preparing. And just take a break and relax. Even if it's 30 minutes of meditation or yoga, Woosah, okay? Alright. So we have 3 pals, okay? And let's tap into your shadow work. Let's tap into your shadow work. I'll see you at your pal of choice. Hello, beautiful pal 1. So I'm getting a message from a pink candle, and the pink candle is telling me you're learning to trust again. Yeah, pal 1, I feel like you're learning to trust again. We're blessed with the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So your shadow work is telling me with the Wheel of Fortune that you are alchemizing. Oof. With the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. You're alchemizing your life. I feel like, pal 1, you went from living a life that was you should be quote unquote dead by now. This is the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, this kind of life. Doctors have already vetted you out to die early. And how 1, your shadow work is saying you're a very powerful healer. Because to alchemize this energy, you're a warrior. When people think they're making things difficult for you, you're simply creating new solutions. And when people think that they are, having a fun mental spur with you. Literally, they're just causing themselves anxiety because you understand you're wasting your mental energy. I'm just simply going to allow you to feel this false sense of power that's overcoming you and let you figure out later on that you don't have the energy to do it you need to do. Even though I may stay calm and get irritated with you, I'm going to have the energy to go do what I would like to do, plus more. So I feel like long term, you guys are set, pal one. Shadow work. Let's get another message. And yeah. 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you guys are going through a very difficult spiritual warfare with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. You've experienced so much betrayal, and you're finally doing things your way after doing things the way other people wanted you to do it for so long. It's like you took such grave hardships and made it your superpower to overcome hardship. And that's a very powerful message, pal one. Queen of Cups and the 2 of Swords. So, with the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Swords, I feel like as an empath, pal one, you're starting to like uncover some things that you were told about being an empath or being a divine feminine isn't true at all. And you're on this adventure to discover what does it really mean to be an empath and to be a divine feminine. And that's so cool. Have a good day, pal one. Welcome, pal two. You know, I wanted to do like that intro with Disney, and you're watching the Disney Channel. So I feel like there's nostalgia. We have the blue candle, and I feel like, you know, you're tapping into childhood memories where you felt safe, but now it's like the vision is maturing, and you're seeing like the quote unquote adult version of things that you liked as a child. It's like you're watching your inner child grow up, like from a baby to a 3-year-old to a 5-year-old to a 1-year-old to a 10-year-old and like even teenager, and then motherhood and so forth, and grandmotherhood. And it's just like, you know, I feel like you guys are moving past stunted childhood growth belief systems, and you're seeing the power of grace. Now, the power of grace is underestimated. And you guys are someone's hero, quite a lot of people's hero. We're going to get 3 cards. I like, ooh, your energy, but not like, oof, oh wow. Yeah, I asked for 3 cards and 3 cards popped out. Knight of Pentacles. Blessed with the Queen of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. So, your shadow work, you're picking up on projections of others. I'm going to describe it like real brief, and then I'll break it down. Gossip, aka gossip. Projections that are with the Queen of Cups in reverse. She's unkind and manipulative. So, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, just because she knows what she wants doesn't mean she can always have what she wants, okay? And with the 2 of Swords in reverse, just because she's smart and knows stuff doesn't mean she has to always say it. So yeah, this sounds like a whole bunch of people who are very upset that they cannot, emotionally harm you. When I said she, I'm really referring to the emotional body, but it's like she's a bitch, or you know what I'm saying. Your emotional, they're trying to harm your emotional body emotionally by saying you're a bitch, you know, you're bossy, tyrannical, and yeah, you're smart, but you don't have to be a dick about it. So yeah, it's like you're emotionally stronger than they imagine you would be, and they realized how emotionally vulnerable, like confused they are, mentally just afraid to trust their own mind. They realize that. They realize like they're second guessing every decision that they've ever made. And with the Queen of Cups, it's like the fact that you weren't being like extremely friendly to them as they hoped you would be, and you basically just shattered their illusions of you. It's just like, oh, they're a bitch. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel as if your shadow work is saying you're like taking the time to understand wounds that people would say, hey, that happened in the past, even the past. You're taking the time to really understand like your different reactions and responses. It's not as if you're like absorbing gossip as like, oh my gosh, I care what people think. You're more just understanding like how gossip is spread, why it's spread, and you know how to stop gossip. So you have a really beautiful reputation, because it's like no matter what anyone tries to say about your mannerisms, your reputation is solid. Okay. Knight of Swords, supported by the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like with the Knight of Swords, you're very intellectual, very witty, pal, too. Your shadow work says, you know, you should really have more fun with the Seven of Pentacles, with your intellect. You should, I feel like you're very intelligent, pal, too, it's like your shadow work is saying intellectually, get outside your comfort zone and learn something new in a new way you've never learned, or trust yourself. So your shadow work is saying your mind is like an active, sharp-witted, like horny teenager is, just creative and ready to do something, and they fell in love, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, I'm in love. What do I do with this? I want to make something. And so yeah, did young men during, teenager, adolescent stage, it's like that's why they get into sports, because it's fun. So, make what you're doing fun. Like you're playing your favorite sport mentally, okay? And I think that's all for Carol too, but I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Your shadow work game is bomb. Hello, Pal 3. Thank you guys for being present. I'm so excited to be here. So, we're using the white candle. I'm not able to tap into your energy. You're very protected. I feel like even if I even try to locate you, Pal 3, it'd be very difficult to locate you. There's something about your energy field that's just, it's just not able to get access to. Even if like I'm near you, I feel like I'm disconnected from you. Oh, this is past energy. Yes, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, supported by the Queen of Swords. So your shadow work. Ooh, message from your shadow work. You have done so much shadow work. You'll be set for the rest of your life. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. You've done so much shadow work, you're set for the rest of your life. Now, if you understand how powerful shadow work is, you'll understand that shadow work is so powerful. It's like you're constantly in that Scorpio energy, death, rebirth. You know, like a snake shedding its skin. So that's why when you have those old temptations to want to, you know, act like the individuals who are trying to antagonize you to show them how they look. But you realize if you do that, then they'll take on your persona. And if you're understanding that they're using this reverse psychology so that they can look like they're you and try to make you look like them, you start to realize people have mental illnesses. And it's just like, okay, I get it. So you need tough love because mental illness can be healed, but you need tough love. So I feel like Pal 3, you deal with people who have mental illnesses and you help them snap out of it, because I feel as if you understand that even if you speak in a universal manner where everyone can understand, you understand people with mental illness, they're so far gone that they need tough love to get back to their center. And I feel like Pal 3, you ensure that people maintain their center with you at all costs. And because of this, you may be described as someone who is quote unquote hard to please and paying attention to every detail. And this can make some people nervous. However, you have structure, Pal 3. So I want to say your shadow work is saying, your shadow work game deserves a gold medal, Pal 3. Shadow work is also a way to create a protective barrier. Keeps you from old energy if you're not in that same skin. Okay? Knight of Pentacles supported by the Three of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is there are individuals who feel that you are wealthy. And you are wealthy because shadow work is the ultimate self-love. And they understand they can't just roll up on you the way they will with others. The Knight is brave. The Knight defends itself. With the Pentacles, you understand how to be present in 3D, 4D, 5D. It doesn't matter what D you're in, okay? You're constantly getting downloads. So what I'm picking up is that your shadow work is saying you are able to keep individuals on their toes. Because with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like it's taking a very long time to get any information on you. So I feel like your shadow work game is saying just focus on continuing to get to know yourself and just be aware that shadow work is much more powerful than you may have given it credit. In fact, do a shadow work meditation. It might surprise you. Have a good day.